So under standard 3, understanding and organizing subject matter for student learning.
Yeah, it's 3.4, utilizing instructional strategies that are appropriate to the subject matter.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that my lesson's applicable to all learners, especially students with special needs.
Right, okay. And I know that that was your concern
Yes.
originally. So if we look a little farther down at 3.6, addressing the needs of English learners and students with special needs to
Okay.
provide equitable access to the content, that might apply a little bit more. I don't know, just because you originally said your concern was for those specific students. So what do you think?
I totally agree. That actually makes more sense than my original plan.
Okay, cool, then we'll go ahead and go with that one. And then what else? What else do you think would help target that? What about over here?
Yeah, so I was also looking at that earlier with planning, instruction, and designing learning experiences for all students.
Perfect. Maybe 4.4,
Mm-hmm.
planning instruction that incorporates appropriate strategies to meet the learning needs of all students.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that ties in with 3.6.
I agree. I think they connect so well. It'll help you really focus on what instructional strategies work best
Mhm.
for all students in this lesson.
Yes.
You good with that?
Yes, I'm
okay.
totally fine with
Perfect. So then we'll go ahead later on. We'll work on those SMART goals and how that ties into your lesson, making sure they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. And so we'll make sure those CSTPs are placed with that lesson. And then let's go ahead and talk real quick about the observation itself, because I'm trying something kind of new, and I was wondering how you felt about it. I was hoping to do a video of you doing the lesson, and it's really just for us to view. It's not going to go anywhere other than for us to review and look at areas of strength and how we feel like you just did really well, and how you feel you did really well in certain areas, and then also areas for improvement, how we can continue to work and take steps, and what resources or strategies we can do to continue to help you improve as well. So I don't know how you feel about that. What do you think?
I think that's fair. I'm totally fine with videotaping because it'll help me see things that I could work on, especially things that are happening in the background, because you get so caught up in the moment when
Right.
you're doing small
Mhm.
groups.
And it's more of a realistic approach,
Yes.
right? You can see yourself in real time and things that you may not have noticed
Yeah.
before. Okay, cool. Thank you for taking that journey with me. I appreciate it. Are there any students that you may have that have no permissions?
Yes, I have a few, but it's because I have such a small class, it's not hard to hide them to that side of the room and have a view being over here.
Okay, so you're fine with handling it where those
Yeah.
students are just not in the video?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not going to be hard, and they've been used to being videotaped for
Okay.
me before.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's look real quick at this lesson and tell me a little bit about the work that you did with your students prior to this.
So before this, we were working with addition or subtraction with numbers under 5,
Okay.
and now we're going into the base 10,
Okay.
and we're going to be working with composing and decomposing numbers to 10 now,
Okay.
and really understanding the parts in the whole.
Okay. So you were working with smaller numbers,
Yes.
and now you're just building it and scaffolding it
Yeah.
into how do we use the number 10 and how do we
Yeah.
break it apart using number bonds or other instructional strategies that you plan to use.
Exactly.
Okay, very nice. And then based off of the CSTPs that were chosen right here, we will collect different data during the lesson that targets what was successful with your selected CSTPs.